Praise God. Hello, hello. Hello from home to homestead, to the glory of God the Father. Praise God. So today, what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be pruning our peach trees. We have 3 of them. They did great this year. I mean, great. Peaches were great. I wish I had some of that on, recording, but I didn't. But the following year, we're going to do that. We're going to record, take some footage of the peach trees. But this year, what I'm going to do, I'm going to prune them pretty hard. Last year, I pruned them I pruned them, I guess you would say normally, but this year I'm going to prune them hard because I really want more of a, not so much quantity, but I want quality. And the more you prune them, and you prune them the right way, so airflow can get through the trees, kind of like you don't want the trees all clustered and the branches all crisscrossed and clustered together like a tight nest. You want more of a wide open kind of, the branches going, out, north, south, east, and west. You don't want the branches all clumped together. Kind of leave the middle open. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to prune them so they can come back even stronger, even better. Also, I'm going to spray the trees with a fungicide to prevent fungus and mold and prevent the peaches from being affected by that. I had something what was called, even my neighbor, they're starting to notice what I do, So they got a peach tree and it did well, but their peach tree is pretty young. But they had the same issue I had a year ago, where the peach leaves start to curl. It started to curl and blister. It was called leaf curl. And it was a blistery type, where the leaves curl and then they turn like a reddish color, which means that the plant is pretty much taken over by that fungus. So what I'm going to do to prevent that, and what I did last season, I sprayed the tree with a fungicide, a natural fungicide, and after I prune the trees, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spray them with that natural fungicide, and the ingredients for the fungicide is baking powder, organic dish soap, and oil, just your basic oil, nothing fancy, nothing with a lot of flavors in it or anything like that. Just a basic oil. But the oil I used, it's a neem oil. I use neem oil. I use organic dish soap that has no smell, no flavor, just a basic organic dish soap that's made of natural ingredients that I ordered from Amazon, from a farm. And the neem oil I also ordered, is cold pressed neem oil. All right, so those are the ingredients, and I'll put a little picture up so you can see the ingredients. All right, now stay tuned. Okay, so you saw the ingredients. Those are the ingredients to make the organic fungicide spray. Okay. I also have my pruning equipment here, my cutters. I have my pruning saw for the thicker branches. I sprayed them with a disinfectant that's sitting Now I have to wipe them down, and then we're gonna use these to prune. Okay, I keep my pruning shears, my pruning equipment nice and neat. It's very important to take care of them. All right, so I'm gonna close these up. I'm gonna head outside. All right. All right. So I've already mixed the fungicide together in this bucket. The orange bucket right here. Okay, so it's ready to go. So what I do is I use 3 cups. I might have said this already, but I use 3 cups of baking powder. Sorry, 3 cups of baking powder soda. I gotta correct that. I don't know why I'm I'm messing up today, but 3 cups of baking soda. All right. So I dump that in, and I use 3 tablespoons of the neem oil and 3 tablespoons of the organic dish soap. I might add a little bit more just to be on the safe side, but that's the ratio that I use. I needed to be powerful, especially with the baking soda. I needed to be powerful. And the oils and the soaps help everything to stick to the branches, all right? So that's what we're gonna do, all right? So we're gonna head outside right now, and we're gonna prune those peach trees. Y'all stay tuned, God bless. All right, from home to homestead to the glory of God the Father. All right, let's go out here and prune these peach trees and spray them with the fungicide, okay? All right, y'all stay tuned. God bless. All right, let's get out there. Let's get at it. Let's do it. God bless. All right, let's do this. All right, let's go. Let's do it here. All right, let's go. Let's go. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful November day today. Beautiful out here. Chickens are in there chilling out in their city run, this urban homestead. All these houses around, it's like landlocked. It's pretty tight. All right, let's get up here and let's get started. All right, stay tuned. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Time to prune. It's beautiful out here. Let's do it. All right. So these are my peach trees. Let me just show you where this is. This is a red pear here. This is a pear tree right here. That's a green pear. This is a red pear here. And it's kind of busy in the background with other trees and stuff. But the peach trees are right here. There's one right here. There. There's one there. That's the second one. This is the third one in the corner there. All right, let me just back up a little bit. But those are the trees I'm going to be pruning. All right. Y'all just hang tight and stay tuned. There's the fungicide there in the orange bucket. I mixed it all in really well. You can see. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill the bucket all the way up now. Okay, that's pretty powerful. And I'm going to drench the tree, okay? Drench it after I prune it back, all right? Prune them back, I should say. All right, y'all stay tuned, all right? God bless. Thank God for another day. It's gorgeous out here. God's day. All right, let's start pruning.
Clean it. You want me to leave this open so we can air out a little bit?
You can, yeah, you can do that, brother.
Unlock it?
You can lock it. Yeah.
Oh, you're using it.
Yeah, educational stuff.
Awesome. You know, my first time here, we did a knife to cut meat, and I didn't know where to buy it. I went to Home Depot, they didn't have it. It was like the last thing, and I needed a cut because it was go back. So I went to the gardening section because I had gardening with my grandmother. So I had this big ass knife in there. Morning, I don't need it.
Oh yeah,
Take it. Okay, because it was the last minute thing, and I didn't want the meat to go back.
Oh, sweet.
We cleaned that up, so we're gonna let it air out. Cool.
Appreciate it.
That's.
I appreciate it.
Your mother told me that clean up the house first.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
That's like the
Yeah. I'm chilling. I'm just gonna work out there. You gotta start working out again, man.
I've been cooking with her.
Oh, so you've been working?
She's been
Okay.
I've been in church with the oven. Oh, sorry. The oven in 5 years.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad I can help, man.
Yeah.
You're helping me a lot, man.
If you change your mind, I'm not using eyesight. You sure you don't want to
Orange juice.
Okay.
Hi, brother. Yes, sir. Thanks again.
This has water in it.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, that's good. You're good. Yeah. Okay. This one has some, the branches are pretty old, but it has some new growth, new branches on it. You can see here. That's a green one. That'll produce peaches. This one would, the greener branches would. The brown ones, that's the older branches. But I have to prune it heavy, so yeah, prune it pretty heavy. But yeah, I'm pruning heavy, so I do what I gotta do. Gotta do it. Like a Y. So we want to create like a Y, north, south, east, and west. You want to create like a Y. You want a lot of airflow. heavy. Big one. That's heavy. That's like it's like another tree right there. Wow. I might try to propagate that. Move on to my next tool. So our next tool right here. I cut this one by accident. This is a good one. But you live and learn. The branches that are going towards the street, I like that because I want people to come and just, if you look over, you can see the branches that are pointing out towards the street, like beyond the fence. I want the tree to go out that way so people can just pick peaches. So I like that. But it's looking good so far. That's the first tree we're dealing with right now. Looking good. Like I said, I'm pruning it pretty heavy. See all the branches right there? Heavy. But I'm gonna get a better result next year, God willing. Yeah, as you can see, I'm in the city. In the city. Piece. Yeah. not easy. I have a better peach tree. Pretty heavy. That's going heavy. So yeah, got some new growth on it, but it's obsolete now. Okay. So now I'm gonna make it shorter now. Make it shorter. It's still pretty tall, so we'll make it shorter now, right? Okay, let me give you a little close up of what's going on with this first one. I pruned it pretty heavy. As you can see, it's kind of going like the letter E. There's not a lot of bunched up branches in the middle of the plant, and so as you can see, it's opening up. So now I got to cut it shorter though. I don't want it to be too tall, so I'm kind of struggling here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut it back and keep pruning it pretty hard, because that's what you have to do. All right, y'all stay tuned. There's a luggage rack right there. I'm in the city, so things pile up sometimes. Gotta wait for the sanitation to come. They're great out here. I live in a busy street, a lot of cars coming up and down the street all the time. All right, y'all stay tuned. When we finish pruning, y'all stay tuned. Move on to the second one. The second one is right here. Same thing, all right? Same thing. That's a good cut. That's a good cut. I'm gonna leave it there, just like that. You know, same process. You know, it's an open air flow. Air can flow through the trees nice and freely. That's the first one. This is the second one. Now I pruned them pretty heavy. You can see a lot. There's a lot of cuttings there. I may propagate a couple of them. We'll see. I may just stick them in the ground. You never know what'll happen. All right, so I'm gonna leave this one the way it is. All right, and let's move on to the next one. This is the third one right here. And then I have to spray these trees down. There's a grapevine here. I wanna. You can see it, like you can see, right? A nice Y shape. The middle of the tree is open. Get a lot of nice airflow in there. So that's it. It's kind of hard to see because it's so busy in the background. But you can see that one towards the left there, yeah. That's kind of pointing towards the fence. But it's open though. It's a lot open, a lot more open. The middle one is open too. Let me just come in here. You can kind of see how open it is. You got that Y shape. A lot of airflow can flow through there. And the third one, the same thing. You can see the Y shape. All right. So there you have it. These are all the cuttings. I'll probably, propagate. I'll probably put a couple branches in the ground just for fun. Just stick them in the ground, just go like that, stick them in the ground, see what happens. But what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna spray the plant, the trees, the peach trees with the fungicide. I had it filled up all the way to the top, but now it's pretty much done. I filled a spray bottle up, and I've already started. I started with the first tree. We just gotta spray it down really heavy. Spray it down heavy, right? All the trees. It's the second one. I mean, you gotta spray down really heavy. Okay? Spray. I mean, spray it down really well. All the way at the bottom of the trunk, all the way up the trunk. Just keep spraying. This is like my fifth go around. I think you can see better from the back. Yeah, not as much as but you just spray all over the trunk, all over the base of the plant, even the ground. You spray the ground really well. You drench the whole tree. You gotta drench the whole tree. Hey, thanks for watching. Yo, God bless, and I'll keep you posted on the fruit trees. All right, on these peach trees. Okay. God bless you all. God bless. Yeah, so that tree has to be drenched. You see, the water's just dripping off the trees. Yeah, it has to be drenched. It has to be soaking, drenched. Okay. All right. Yes. All right. Oh, praise God. Just now, just doing some cleanup now. It's very important to clean up after you finish a project or after you stop working on the project. Clean up all your tools. Make sure your tools are not just laying on the ground. You don't want to step on the tool and it knocks you in the head. Like a rake. If a rake is laying on its back, and you step on that rake, or a hoe, that handle will come up and hit you in the face. We don't want that. make sure all your sharp tools are in a bucket, to take back to your shop or put back in your closet, wherever. So very important to clean up. It's good for you. Plus you get a good workout. And I'm about to go rake up some too. I'm raking right now. Make sure I, just clean up and finish the project. And plus I got a good workout in too. All right. God bless. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful. Wow. All right, God bless y'all.